a square, which means this is really old, because back in the day we had square computer screens and TV screens. So you can see how old this PowerPoint is, right? So this is my end of semester speech that it's been modified a little bit, but it's basically the same. So this is something I added when I was at Drake, content trigger warning, because Drake kids, they don't like our logos, and they also a bunch of rich white kids that think they're constantly traumatized. By the way, we got a memo about an FAQ about the logo, and it's pretty sure that you won't be able to wear those after the 13th.
I spent a lot of money on them.
I think the ICI will probably do the right thing and get them for you, which that's a huge expense for them. And I'm guessing you guys didn't pay too much over what they pay. I'm guessing they didn't mark it up. So that's gonna be $60 per person. It's a lot of money. Also, all the soap dispensers everywhere. Anyway. All right, so contrary, blatant sarcasm with a side of truth. And also, if we're being completely honest, and why not? Because we're all friends here. I'd suggest it's likely been rough Monday, Wednesday afternoons if this troubles you. So, anyway, at least I tried. So, there are two things that should be on everyone's list when it comes to choosing a romantic partner. Are there any suggestions on what those should be? Yes, go. And you don't have to raise your hand, just shout them out. Loyalty? And I should say, this applies to whether you're gay, straight, transgender, two-spirit, whatever you got going on. This applies to everybody.
Chemistry.
Chemistry? What else you got?
That's
it?
Love. Love.
Well, okay, I'm gonna, neither of those two things are on my list. So,
Love.
Love, okay. So you haven't guessed the two things yet.
Companionship.
What the hell other things are on your list?
Politics.
Politics, okay. By the way, no one's commented on my awesome holiday sweater here.
I like it.
It's just on the border of being inappropriate. Like I can wear this to Costco and not feel like it's also not super thick, so I'm not overheating. Hey, what else we got?
Common goals.
Common goals.
Structure.
Structure. What else? And I'm right, we've got two married people. Hunter's not with us, but that would be true. What is it?
Patience.
Patience, oh, okay. I think I might have spelled that wrong, but that's okay.
Well, now I feel pressure because I'm married.
Yeah, I know.
I should know these things.
Well, your things will probably be on this list. I've seen your partner, and I don't know if she has one of them, but she has one of them, but I don't know the other one.
Gay?
Well, no, the one that applies gay, straight, transgender, whatever, two-spirit, whatever you got.
Attractive.
Attractive, all right.
Find my wife hot.
Your wife is lovely.
Thank you.
She's a lovely person, I think. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. We got any other guesses? One of them, you've guessed kind of close to one of them so far.
Are you serious?
Give us one.
I'm gonna tell you here shortly, but I'm gonna tell you a story and then we'll let you guess again. All right. So.
Right now.
Okay.
So one of these is close. You're gonna get it. Don't worry. All right. So let me tell you a story. So when you're younger, this is when I was young. This is when I was in high school. These are your pictures of younger. This is my best friend Josh Peppers from school. And this is back when I used to be able to do fun runs before I broke my leg. I can't run anymore. I can just bike. So when you're young, you can date pretty much whoever you want because the likelihood that who you're dating when you're in high school is low that it's going to be who you're dating long term. I mean, it happens, but it's rare. These are my parents, right? They're now 79 years young. My mother was previously married to a guy named John, who, by the way, was an instructor here at DMAC, and some of the faculty still know. I've never met him. But when my dad came along, they had my brother. When my dad came along, shortly after they got married, he adopted and then they had me, which my mom was, she couldn't get pregnant both times she got pregnant, so either miracles or accidents, however you want to look at it. So anyway, my dad adopted my brother. My brother hasn't seen John since he was in high school, and that was because he was going through his 3rd divorce counseling. Now he's on his 5th wife. So
Wow.
yeah, I don't think he's married to this one. I think it's just a long-term partner. But anyway, and mom says the women have slowly gotten younger. So anyway, I've never met him. I don't know him at all. But anyway, this is my brother. He also married a woman with 2 kids. Oddly enough, also my mom's name is Susan, and she is named Susan. So his mom and his wife are both named Susan Hayes, which is kind of weird for everyone except us because it's mom and Susan. But so anyway, and she's quite lovely, very good at decorating. And this is her 2 kids when they got married. This is Chantel and Michaela. Michaela's now married. She got married last year. Chantel is now just finishing up college. She just finished up college. She's now got her first job. I bribed her for this photo with broccoli. So you can see she's missing her 2 front teeth. Very good photo. All right. So DSMC 2007. They were married in 2007. They were married about 15 years. So lovely. This here is my cousin. She has horrible taste in men. She's on her 3rd marriage. She's quite lovely, but she's got one of the issues. Remember, Piper said addiction. She looks lovely, but she's an addict. She loves vodka. So, but she's quite lovely. Other than that, but I'm not speaking in terms with her because when she was cheating on her 2nd husband with her 3rd husband, I said, hey, yeah, of course she's bad. She was complaining about how mean he was being to her, and I was like, yeah, you cheated on him. What did you expect? So she didn't like that. So, but she had Evelyn with him. Evelyn's now in middle school. But she had to be more serious. I've not met her 3rd husband, but I've heard he's a Vikings fan, so that's all that matters. No, he's a Packers fan. That's right, he's a Packers fan. So, getting back on point, 2 things. Any other suggestions to add to the list before I give them to you? They're going to show up right here. You're kind of close right here. Kind of close.
Trust.
Trust is a good one.
You have to like them? Is that what you're getting at?
Like them? No, that's not what I'm getting at, but that's not a bad thing. I'm trying to think, is any of these close to the second one? I mean, kind of this, but not really.
Personality. Well, it's already up there.
Personality.
Reasonable sex drive.
Oh, all right.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Let's put that in red. Let's put that in red. And I don't know if that means you want them to have less or more, or I don't know what that means.
That is up to you. Hence the reason why I said reasonable.
Okay. All right. You got any other guesses before I tell you what it is?
Yeah.
All right. So the answer is good teeth and no credit card debt. And the reason these are those 2 things is because this just means you care about your appearance, right? It doesn't mean you have to be a drop dead gorgeous. And no credit card doesn't mean you have to be wealthy. It means you have to make good decisions. Because credit card debt is the worst thing ever. That's like 27%. If you saw on that thing I was passing around, one of those credit cards was they said, oh, we'll give you 0% interest, but then we're going to up it to 27% in like 6 months after you rack it up. So I've been giving this speech for many, many years. Come on. The speech has been the same. The people have been different every time. But the message is the same. Good teeth, no credit card debt. So, like I said, the speech has changed, but the message has been the same. So the people have changed, but the message has always been the same. So there you go. And that's my speech on what everyone should look for in a romantic partner. So there you go. So there you go. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We got 2 more minutes. So, okay, so last thing I'll tell you. About any last questions about the exam? Does everyone have their feedback from the speeches I had? Because you're not, I keep confusing, you're Billy, not Blake. I have Blake's, but I won't give you Blake's, because you guys look so much alike. You need to be both in the same place.